think the reason why most people get into network marketing in the first place is because at the end of the day, they just want a better life. There's only two things that really hold a person back from truly living the life they've always dreamed of, and that's fear and indecision. Fear and indecision to pursue your goals is a disease that keeps people in the poorhouse, living paycheck to paycheck their entire lives. Okay, so I want you to imagine for a moment that you're sitting at work and all of a sudden the phone rings. And the voice on the other line, you don't recognize it. It's a mysterious stranger. And the voice says to you on the phone, it says, "Hey man, I know you really don't like your job very much. I know you're tired of this 9 to 5 grind and working 40, 50 hours a week. So I've actually made it so that you don't have to work anymore. So you can go home and just chill and start focusing on living the type of lifestyle you've always wanted." And before you have a chance to say thank you, the mysterious stranger hangs up. So you go home and you're like, "Oh my God," you're like, "This is incredible. I can't believe this is actually happening to me." And you start doing all sorts of fun things, and you're hanging out with your family and just enjoying life. And one day you get in your car and you go for a little ride, and as you're driving, all of a sudden your cell phone rings. And you pick it up and you say, "Hello?" And it's that voice again. And this time it's a little bit more familiar, and it's the voice of the mysterious stranger. And he says to you, "Hey man, I know you're out driving around right now, and I know you're really not into your car that much, and you've always wanted a new car. So I went and bought you one. I've got a brand new car for you. You can, when you get home, it'll be sitting in your driveway. It's all yours." And you're just like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I'm serious. It's all yours." And before you have a chance to say thank you, the mysterious stranger hangs up. So you drive home, and there's the car you've always wanted sitting there in your driveway. And you get in it and you go for a spin, and you're just like, "Oh my God, this is like, I can't believe this is happening." So you're driving down the road, and you're out enjoying time. You got your wife and your kids in the car with you, and you're just out driving around, having a little fun. And you start driving past like all these big, huge homes, and you start thinking to yourself, "Man, that would be so cool to like live in a house like that. That is a really, really freaking awesome house." So later that night, when you get home, you're sitting on the couch and you're chilling, and all of a sudden your cell phone rings, and you pick it up and you say hello, and again it's that voice. It's the mysterious stranger, and he says, "Hey man, you know what? You're right. That house was really cool." And you're like, "Yeah man, it was awesome." So, "Well, you know what? You deserve a nice house. So all you got to do is drive down the street, and underneath the doormat, you'll find the keys and the deed to the house." And you're like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" And the mysterious stranger says, "Yeah, I'm totally serious. It's all yours." So you drive down the road, and sure enough, there's the keys and the deed to the house. And, before you had a chance to say thank you, the mysterious stranger hangs up. And so over the last few days now, this mysterious stranger has given you a completely brand new life. He's made it so that you don't ever have to work again at your lame job. He's made it so that you've got a brand new car, a brand new house, and you can actually pursue the lifestyle and the life that you've always wanted. And I know a lot of you watching this right now are thinking to yourself, yeah, you know, dude, that's all fine and good, but you know, you're talking about a mysterious stranger. You're talking about somebody that doesn't even exist. Well, what if I told you that that mysterious stranger totally does exist, and that mysterious stranger is nothing more than the friends and family members that you already know? You see, one of the biggest myths in network marketing is that you have to know a lot of people in order to build a huge organization and make a lot of money in network marketing. And that is simply not true. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna park, and then I'm gonna explain to you in a little bit more detail what I mean by that. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Okay, so here it is, the single biggest myth in network marketing. And that is, you have to know a lot of people, or you have to get a lot of people signed up into your business in order to generate any money at all. And that is just simply not the case. My name's Chris Burfield, and I've been in the network marketing industry for quite some time now, and my wife and I together have built a really magnificent business. And we did so just by introducing our business to a small handful of our friends. My wife and I actually belong to a company called WakeUpNow. And what WakeUpNow is, it's actually a financial wellness software company. And through their software solutions, what they do is they help people save money, they help them manage their money, help them get out of debt, and help them make money. And that's really huge, especially in this economy. People are swimming up to their eyeballs in debt. Recently, I think it was USA Today ran a survey where they asked a bunch of young 20-somethings, what is your definition of the American dream? And the number one answer given was to get out of debt. And that's really sad, because that is not what the American dream is supposed to be about. The American dream is not about getting out of debt, but that's what a lot of young people believe, because the amount of debt that is suppressing us and holding us down is so substantial and so astronomical that we really can't even wrap our mind around it. I mean, our country alone is over $17 trillion in debt. Student loan debts have now reached over $1 trillion themselves. People are up to their eyeballs, like I said, in credit card debt. So with WakeUpNow, we have solutions that can help people get out of debt and stop being a slave to that system. Because the truth is, when you're in debt and you owe money to people, you become a slave. Debt equals slavery. And what's happening is that the American dream is fizzling out. And what we have is a bunch of people in this country simply going to work, working 40, 50, sometimes 60 hours a week, like some friends that I have, and doing that for the next 40 years of their life just to keep their head above water. And they really never truly experience freedom. And that's what I love about WakeUpNow, is that we're literally waking people up to the fact that, you know what, life doesn't have to be the way that it is. So, like I said, with WakeUpNow, we're helping people save money, we're helping them manage money, get out of debt, and make money. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how just introducing this business to 3 friends can result in you creating a network marketing business with WakeUpNow that will pay you for a lifetime, that will pay you month after month, so that you can spend time focusing and pursuing the type of life that you want to live, and not have to show up to work and be told, you know, when to clock in, when to clock out, when to eat lunch, when you can go to the bathroom, when you can take your own family on vacation. You won't have to submit yourself to that. My wife and I have built this network marketing business of WakeUpNow into something that, you know, we don't have to work. So we get to live a life of freedom, and it's amazing, and I want more people to be able to experience what we get to experience on a daily basis. So in just a few minutes, we're going to jump on the computer, and I'm going to show you just a small presentation of what WakeUpNow is, what they actually offer, how you can make money from it, and in the process, I'm going to show you how, you know, this myth that you have to know a lot of people just simply isn't the case. And by introducing this thing to just 3 people, you could quit your job or have the ability to quit your job within the next 6 months if you wanted to, depending on what your income level is and what your efforts, what type of efforts you want to put into it. So let's jump on the computer and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, well, welcome back. I'm going to give you a rundown, an overview of what WakeUpNow is and show you how they can help you save money, manage your money better, get you out of debt if you're in debt, and help you make some money and make some substantial money. I got involved with WakeUpNow about 8 weeks ago, and it's been an awesome ride over the last 8 weeks. My wife and I are making almost $5,000 a month with WakeUpNow at the moment, and we've only been in this 8 weeks. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that as well. But the first thing I want to do is I want to just explain to you what WakeUpNow is and what they offer to their members when you sign up for a membership. WakeUpNow, first and foremost, is a financial wellness software company. And what they do is they provide software solutions for basically so that people can just live a better life. And they do that by helping people do 4 things, and that's save money, and everybody needs to be doing that, especially in this economy. They help people manage their money, and if you're already managing your money, they can help you manage your money better. And that's really, really crucial, again, especially in this economy. You need to get a grip on your spending and make sure that you're not just blowing your money on things that it doesn't necessarily need to be blown on. This company, through their software, will help you budget and help you keep to your budget, which is just going to put more money back in your pocket and help you grow create wealth in your life. They're also going to help you eliminate debt, and this is huge as well. People are swimming up to their eyeballs in debt, and I'm almost embarrassed to tell you this, but I'm going to say it anyway because I think it needs to be said. But at one point in time, my wife and I were over $72,000 in credit card debt. Our minimum payments were running us about $2,400 a month. Now, I'm fortunate that I no longer have that debt looming over my head. We were able to eliminate it. However, I know there are a lot of people out there and they feel like they're drowning in debt and they feel like they're a slave to their debt. And WakeUpNow Finance and this company in general can help you get out of that situation. And I believe this is something every household in America needs. So I don't even like looking at those credit cards, so let's just get rid of them. Finally, WakeUpNow is going to help you make some money. And to me, this is the most exciting part about it. Like I said, we've been in it now for about 8 weeks, and we're making almost $5,000 a month, and that's pretty awesome. Now, I don't have time to go over every single way that WakeUpNow helps us save money, how they help us manage money, and get out of debt. But I will show you how they help us make money in this video. If you want to know what exactly WakeUpNow offers, then just enter your name and email address in the box just below this video somewhere, or maybe it's off to the side or something. I don't remember where I put it on the site. But anyway, enter your name and email address in the box, and I'll send you another video with a presentation that I put together that shows you exactly how WakeUpNow helps us save money, manage money, and get out of debt with their software. But what all intents purposes, this video here is just to show you how you can turn just 3 people into thousands of people that you're being paid on every single month, and how you can earn a substantial income. So here's how it works. A membership to WakeUpNow is $99.95, but you can actually get your membership free every single month just by simply referring 3 people that you know to WakeUpNow to take advantage of everything that they offer. And again, I have a presentation video that will show you exactly what it is they offer. So you get 3 people to sign up on a membership for $99.95. And what's going to happen at that point is your membership is now free. So WakeUpNow is actually going to pay you a $100 commission, and they're going to pay it to you, and then they're just going to take it back. So the $100 that you're paying for your membership isn't actually coming out of your own pocket. It's just coming from commissions that you've earned.
Now, the next step is to help your 3 people get their membership free. So what we want to do is we want to work together as a team and help your 3 people get 3 people. And when each one of them gets 3 people, not only do they get their membership for free, but WakeUpNow is going to start paying you $600 a month recurring income. As long as those 12 people maintain their memberships to WakeUpNow at $99.95, WakeUpNow is going to make roughly $1,200 on that, and they're going to pay you $600 of it for the referrals. It's a commission that you earn, and you'll actually be paid that commission over and over and over again. And then what we do is we just duplicate this process. So you don't have to know a lot of people. You just need to know 3 people. And it's not about who you know, but it's who they know. So once we get them signing up for a membership for WakeUpNow, it then becomes about helping them getting 3 people. Once they have their 3 people, guess what the next step is? To help all of those people get 3 people. If everybody just focuses on getting 3 people, this thing will build itself out. And it can get really, really big. So here's just a sample of the compensation plan. If you look on the far right-hand side, you're going to see the column that says total IBOs. IBO stands for Independent Business Owners. These are basically members of WakeUpNow. If you look, you'll see the number 3. Now, if you go across the screen to the left, you're going to see a column that reads bonus, and it's going to have $100 in there. That is the $100 commission you earn when you get 3 people signed up for WakeUpNow. At that point, you're getting your membership free. When you have 12 people, a total of 12 people in your downline, you're now making $600 a month. 28 people in your downline, you're up to $700 a month. 56 people, you're at $800. 84 people in your downline, you're at $1,000. And then when you get 112 people in your downline, you'll be at $2,000 plus a $500 override plus $250 vacation dollars. $250 of vacation dollars for a total of $2,750. That's currently the level that we're at, my wife and I. However, you only need 223 people in your downline to get to the next level of $4,000 plus the $1,000 override plus the $250 vacation dollars plus the $250 car bonus for a total of $5,500 residual income. We currently have about 215 people in our downline, so we're really, really close to that. And it just keeps getting bigger. Why? Because we introduced it to just a few of our friends, and then those people introduced it to a few of their friends, and those people a few of their friends, and it's just continued to duplicate like that. And it's created what's called a compounding effect. So I'm going to show you that here in just a second and show you how you could literally make $15,000 in the next 10 weeks if you were to follow this formula that I'm going to show you. So let's take a look at that right now. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to show you this compound effect, and I'm going to show you what happens if you just sign up 1 person per week. Here's the thing. If everybody on your team, in your organization, would sign up at least 1 person per week, you could literally make $15,000 in the next 10 weeks. So here's how it works. In week 1, you sign up 1 person and you're earning $0 a month at that point. In week 2, you've signed up somebody. The guy that you signed up has also signed up somebody. So now there are a total of 3 people in your organization. The one you signed up in week 2, the one he signed up in week 2, plus himself. So there's a total of 3 people in your organization in week 2. At that point, you're earning $100 a month commission, and you've got your membership free. In week 3, there's a total of 7 people. Again, everybody's just enrolled 1 person, and you're at $100 commission. In week 4, there's now a total of 15 people in your organization, and all of a sudden you're earning $600 a month. So can you see how simple it could be to get the $600 a month in just the next 30 days? Now, in week 5, there's a total of 31 people in your organization, and you're up to $700 a month. In week 6, everybody's just enrolling 1 person, And now there's a total of 63 people in your organization. You're now at $800. In week 7, 127. Now it's starting to compound. The numbers are starting to get bigger more rapidly. 127 people in your downline. You're now at $2,500 plus the $250 travel bonus. In week 8, you're at 255 people in your organization. You're at $5,000 plus the $750 travel bonus. In week 9, you're at 511. All of a sudden, you're at $8,000 plus $750 travel. And then in week 10, you're at 1,023 with $14,000. You're at $14,000 with $1,000 travel bonus. So how freaking awesome is that? If everybody would just focus on just introducing Wake Up Now to one person every week, this thing could grow massive in just 10 weeks. We're 8 weeks in and we're almost to the $5,000 level. So we're not moving quite at the pace that this example is giving you, but we're not too far off of it. So if you're ready to get started, even if you just have more questions about Wake Up Now and you want to talk to me about it, please hit me up. I want you to go to facebook.com/Chris Burfield and just message me. And we'll either message through Facebook, or if you want to get on the phone, or if you want to do a Skype or an Uvu call, we can do that. FaceTime, whatever. You can also, if you want to check out my Wake Up Now website, you can go to chrisburfield.wakeupnow.com, or if you're just ready to get started, you can go over there and click the sign up button, join my team, and then I'll make a phone call to you, and we'll figure out what your goals are, where you want to go with it, and then we'll start working together to make sure that those dreams that you have become a reality. Or if you want to hit me up through email, it's css1895@gmail.com. So I hope this was eye-opening for you. I hope I've demonstrated that, it doesn't take a lot of people to build a really massive business. It only takes you introducing this to 3 people. If you think about all the people all the friends you have on Facebook, all of the contacts you have in your email account, all the contacts you have in your phone, is there at least 3 people that would be interested in saving money, managing their money, getting out of debt, and making money? If there are, then this business is definitely for you. So in the meantime, everyone, love and wisdom to you.